What up, everyone? Welcome back to the Pacific Northwest Tour. Belle, we are in Washington, and we are on our second stop. Last time was Yakima Valley. You said Yakima.
Who was right?
I was right.
Oh.
This time, we're in Walla Walla.
That sounds like somewhere in Australia.
Walla Walla, to the rest of the wine regions in Washington, is like Hawaii relative to the U.S. It's kind of small. It's like a little island. They got their own little thing going on.
Is this a thing, like having it upside down?
I would expect Walla Walla to have an upside down label.
I mean, it is kind of a funny name. If you check out this bottle, this is the Otis Kenyon 2013 Matchless, which, what does that even mean?
So it's like 73% Syrah, I love Syrah, 14% Cabernet Sauvignon, 13% Pinot Verdot.
I imagine it's going to be on the drier side, given those grapes.
Hopefully.
But let's try it out. 509-525-3505.
They do love putting their phone number everywhere. Ooh.
It's
Right?
definitely an in-your-face.
There's a lot to it, huh?
Yeah, you can. You know, some wines we taste and you can't really smell much at all, but this you smell a lot.
This is kind of like going to Chicago when you're inside a warm building in the middle of winter, and then right when you walk out, you get that gust of cold wind, and you're kind of like, oh.
Yeah, it is like that.
Let's give it a taste.
All right. Very juicy and very acidic.
It's like a gusher.
Kind of tart. Like, to me, like, this wine is so random. I've never tasted anything like it.
Now that you have a little base, now that you got some alcohol in you, let me tell you a little story about the Kenyon family. There was a man by the name of James. He lived in Washington. He was a dentist. This is 100 or so years ago. Competitor rolls up into his area, and that guy's practice got burned to the ground. Seems like Mr. James Kenyon of the Kenyon family was not happy with competition. So he went ahead and burned that place down.
So it was confirmed arson.
James split town. James had a son, Robert. Robert has a son named Stephen. This is Stephen's winery.
Okay.
So in an homage to his grandpa, who did away with competition, you can get some bottles that have a silhouette of Mr. James. Mr. Arson.
I'm sure if you go to the winery, they have a cool story.
Okay, you go to the winery and you can actually get a box of matches. This is so funny. Like, you have the grandson
who's glorifying arson.
who's glorifying arson. He's like, hey man, some people say it's arson, it's illegal. We call it good business. To me, I describe this as smooth. And I know in the wine world, that's not how you're supposed to use the word. Because how I'm using the word now means I can drink it like water. That to me is smooth. This to me is smooth.
I wouldn't describe it that way, but
I know.
it's a very robust, intense, like it's very in-your-face wine. It has a lot going on, and I just wouldn't call that smooth. I'd call that very. There's a lot going on. It's very like a tornado of flavor. I don't know if that'd be smooth, but hey, to each their own. That's why all of our palates are different.
You've tasted it, I've tasted it. How do you rate it?
I like it. I would give it 2.
2 thumbs up?
Yeah.
2 thumbs up for me for sure. So this was stop 2 in Washington, and we'll do one more stop before we move on to the next state in our Pacific Northwest tour.
Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.